Hi.
Let's do this question here. Make
Okay.
x is a subject of formula. So the first question is y is equal to the x plus 1 divided with the 4. So how can we do this question? See, we have to
Divide
make x as a subject of formula.
times
So y, yes, x plus 1 divided with the 4, we have to make for x. So x should be on one side and rest of the things we have to shift on the other side, isn't it? So
mhm,
first of all, I will shift first as a 4. So 4 is in right now in divide. So when I will shift it on the other side, which is the left hand side, I think that will come in the multiply because right now it is in divide. So
okay.
4 times y is equal to the x plus 1 is okay,
Yeah.
which is 4y is equal to the x plus 1 is okay.
Yes.
Now we have to make for x. So this is plus 1 at here. If I will shift it on other side, that will become as a negative 1 is equal to the x. So x is equal to the 4y take away 1 is our change the subject of formula. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Next question. Y is equal to the 3x plus 5 over a 4 and we have to change for the x as a subject of formula. So y is equal to the 3x plus 5 divided with the 4. So we have to change x as a subject of formula. So first of all, this 4 is in divide. Whenever I shift it on other side, it will come in multiply. So 4 times y is equal to the 3x plus 5 here.
Mhm.
Can we write it 4y is equal to the 3x plus 5. Now this is plus 5 at here. We can shift it on
Minus.
other side as a negative 5 is equal to the 3x. Can we write it 4y take away 5 divided with the 3 is equal to the x here? And because 3 was in multiply, when you will shift it on other side, it will goes in divide, which is x is equal to the 4y take away 5 divided with the 3 here. So this is your change the subject of formula for x. Okay,
Okay.
amazing. Next, y is equal to the 2 take away 3x over a 5. We have to change for x, so we can write it y is equal to the 2 take away 3x over a 5 here. We have to make x as a subject of formula. So can we write 5 is in divide here. When you shift on other side, this will become as a multiply. 5 times y is equal to the 2 take away 3x here, which is 5y is equal to the 2 take away 3x, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is in 2. You can see there is a no sign between that. Means there
It's
is a,
positive.
yeah, before that, that's positive. So whenever I shift it on other side, that will become as a
Negative.
negative. And that is still negative 3x. Now, I want to make this negative 3x as a positive 3x. So how can we make it?
Times the bracket. Times by negative.
Yes, we have to multiply this equation with a negative. So negative 5y take away 2 is equal to the negative 3x, which is equal to the negative 5y
Negative 5
plus 2
plus 2.
is equal to the 3x. Now
Mhm.
this reason multiply, can we shift it on the other side, which is will come as a divide is equal to the x. And we can also write it what? X is equal to the what? X is equal to the 2 take away 5y divided with the 3 is our subject of formula, right?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing. Let's do the next more difficult questions. So let's do the next three questions. We have to make x as a subject of formula. First question is y is equal to the x over a 2 plus 6 here. So we can write this question again as a y is equal to the x over a 2 plus 6. We have to make x as a subject of formula. So we have to shift all other things on the left hand side here. So
Mhm.
first we'll shift the plus 6 on the other side. So that will become as a negative 6. So y take away 6 is equal to the x over a 2. Now this 2 is in divide right now. When you will shift it on the other side, that will come in a multiply. So
Mhm.
2 multiply y take away 6 is equal to the x here. Also, we can write 2y take away 12 because 2 times 6 is a 12 equal to x. So we can write it x is equal to the 2y take away 12 is our x is a subject of formula for this particular question. Okay.
Okay.
Next question is y is equal to the x over a 7 take away 2. So we can write this question again. Y is equal to the x over a 7 take away 2. We have to make x as a subject of formula here. So right now I can see this negative 2 on the other side. So when we'll shift it on the other side, that will become as a positive 2. So y plus 2 is equal to the x over a 7. Now, this 7 is in divide right now. When we shift it on other side, that will come as a multiply. So 7y plus 2 is equal to the x here, which is 7y plus 7 times 2 is of 14 equal to the x. Or we can write x is equal to the 7y plus 14 is here, right? So this is the answer for this particular question. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the next question is a little bit tricky, which is 1 over a 6x take away y is equal to the 4. We have to make x as a subject of formula. So first of all, we will write this question again. 1 over a 6x take away y equal to 4. We have to make x as a subject of formula. So what can we do? We can shift the things from left hand side to the right hand side. So first we can see this negative y is coming on left hand side. So first I will shift on the right hand side. Now you may ask Deborah that why I'm not shifting the 6 first. So the reason is that because 6 is coming in divide. So first I will shift either a number or variable which is in negative or a positive, because that's a easy and that's a correct process, right? So 1 over a 6x is equal to the 4 negative y will go as a positive y. Now you can see this 6 is in divide here and 1 is in multiply. So first you can shift the 6 divide as a multiply. So 1x is equal to the 6 multiply with the 4 plus y, which is a 1 times x is I think x, and 6 times 4 is a 24 plus 6 times y is a 6y. So can we write it x is equal to the 6y plus 24 here. So this is the subject of formula. X is a subject of formula. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do the next difficult questions. Let's do the next question. We have to make x as a subject of formula. For the question number first is y is equal to 2 divided with x take away 1. So we have to write this question again. Y is equal to the 2 divided with the x take away 1. We have to make x as a subject of formula. So right now you can see that x is coming in divide. So first of all, that is wrong. It must becomes in the numerator. Right now it is coming in denominator. So first, whenever the x or whatever we have to make as a subject of formula is coming into the denominator or coming into the divide, first we will always try to shift that x or subject of formula variable into the numerator. So first our job will be that. So can we consider there is a y, there is nothing in divide. So can we consider there is a 1 into the denominator, right? So what I will do, I will change the equation by shifting numerator into the denominator and denominator into the numerator. So this y over a 1, we can write it 1 over a y, and this 2 divided with the x take away 1, we can write it x take away 1 divided with the 2. Is this okay?
Okay.
Right. Now, this is, we have to make x as a subject of formula here. So this 2 is in divide right now. Can I shift it on other side? So will it become in multiply? So 2 divided with the y is equal to the x take away 1. Now here this is negative 1. I have to shift it on other side. So this will become as a plus 1, not as a 2 plus 1. It's a 2 divided with the y and then plus 1 equal to the x. So we can say x is equal to the 2 over a y plus 1 is over, change the subject of formula. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Let's do the next question. This is the similar kind of that. So even if you are not getting this one, so definitely you'll get this one. Okay. right? So y is equal to the, we can write it 3 divided with the 2x plus 5. We have to make x as a subject of formula. Right now you can see this x is coming into the denominator, into the divide. We have to shift it into the numerator, right? So we have to flip the number. So in the equation we cannot flip only the 3 over 2x plus 5. We have to look for the left hand side as well. So there is only the y. I can consider there is nothing into the denominator, so there is a 1 into the denominator, right? Now what I will do, I will flip the equation. Is y over a 1, I will write it 1 over a y here, and 2x plus 5 divided with a 3. Is this okay? Because it
Okay.
is very important to coming into the numerator whatever we have to make as a subject of formula. Now this 3 you can see it is in divide. When you will shift it on the other side, that will come as a multiply. So 3 over a y is equal to the 2x plus 5 here. Now 3 over a y, can we shift this plus 5 as a negative 5 is equal to the 2x here, okay? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
can we write it here? This is 3 over a y, take away 5. Can I write it? There is nothing in the divide. So we can write it here. What? 3 minus 5y divided with a y is equal to the 2x, isn't it?
Okay.
Because I took the LCM y and 1 LCM is a y, and which is 3 take away 5 times y is a 5y, right? To simplify it. Now we have to make x as a subject of formula. This 2 is in coming in multiply. When you will shift it on other side, that will come in divide. So 3 take away 5y divided with the 2y, okay, is equal to the how much? X. Okay, so 3 take away 5y divided with the 2y is equal to the x as a subject of formula. Okay,
Okay.
right. Let's do the next question. Next question is this is the subject of formula. Next question is y is equal to the 1 over 2x plus 6. So we have to make x as a subject of formula. So can we write it? Y is equal to the 1 over 2x plus 6, and x is a subject of formula, we have to make it. So plus 6 will shift it as a negative 6 on the other side, which is 1 over 2x, right?
Yes.
Now this x is coming into the denominator. I have to shift it into the numerator. How can we shift it into the numerator? There is nothing in the divide, we can consider 1. So 1 over a y take away 6 is equal to the 2x over a 1, right? So 1 over a y take away 6 here, and this 2 is in multiplication with the x, so that will goes in divide, right? And that will become only the x. So 1 over a 2y take away 6 times 2 is a 12 equal to the x. So you can write x is equal to the 1 over a 2y take away 12. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Should I explain this question again?
No, this one was easier than the other two.
That's almost easier.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So should I explain this question again then? Y is equal to the 3 over a 2x plus 5. Let's do this question again. Don't worry, okay?
Okay.
Right. Let's do this question again. Y is equal to the 3 over a 2x plus 5. So right now you can see this 2x plus 5 is coming into the denominator. We can shift it into the numerator. We can write it y over a 1 is equal to the 3 over a 2x plus 5 here. So this is coming into the denominator. We can shift it into the numerator. So 1 over a y is equal to the 2x plus 5 divided with the 3 here. Now this 3 is coming into the divide. So when we'll shift it on other side, it will come in the multiply. So 3 over a y is equal to the 2x plus 5. Is this okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Now this 5 is coming in the positive. When we'll shift it on the other side, it will come as a negative. So 3 over a 5 take away 5 is equal to the 2x. Now I have to simplify this number here. So how can I simplify? Y and 1. This is y times 1 is a y. 1 times 3 is a 3. Y times 5 is a 5y is equal to the 2x here. Right. Now This 2 is in multiply here. I can shift it into the divide. So 3 minus 5y divided with the 2y is equal to the x. Or I can write x is equal to the 3 take away 5y divided with the 2y as a subject of formula. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Amazing. Let's do the next questions.
Okay.
Let's start the question. Make x as a subject of formula. Y is equal to the pi divided with the mx plus n take away p. So we have to solve this question. So can we write it, this question one more as a y is equal to the pi mx plus n take away p here. So we have to make x as a subject of formula. So this is, first of all, this x is coming in divide. We have to make it into the numerator. So before that, this take away p, we can shift on the other side. So that will become y plus p is equal to the pi mx plus n. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Now there is nothing into the denominator, you can consider 1. So which is, we can flip the number because x is coming into the denominator. So 1 over a y plus p is equal to the mx plus pi, mx plus n is this, right? This is
Mhm.
mx plus how much? N. So mx plus n divided with the pi here. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Now this pi is coming into the denominator. When we'll shift it on the other side, that will come in the numerator. Pi divided with a y plus p over a m x plus n here. Is this okay?
Mhm.
Right. Next step is, we can write this as a pi divided with the y plus p. This is plus n here on the other side. So when you shift it, it will come as a negative n is equal to the mx here. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Now we have to simplify that expression first. So there is nothing into the denominator. You can consider 1. So which is y plus p and 1 multiply. We can write as just a y plus p. 1 times pi is a pi. Take away n multiply with the y plus p is a n multiply with the y plus p is equal to the mx. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Now we can shift this m on the other side into the divide. So that will become pi. Take away n times y is a ny. Take away n times p is a np. Divided with a y plus p, and this m will come into the divide. Right now this is in multiply, it will come as a divide, is equal to the x. We can write it pi take away ny take away np divided with the my plus mp is equal to the x, and final answer we can write it x is equal to the pi take away ny take away np whole divided with the my plus mp. This is our x as a subject of formula, right?
Okay.